Itong part 4 ay yung tinatawag na parsing, paghihimay ng mga salitang sinasabi ng mga tao na ayaw payagan ipalibing si Marcos sa libingan ng mga bayani. Sa parsing or paghihimay ng mga sinasabi ng tao, aalamin mo kung ang sinabi niya ay pang-uri or adjective, pang-abay or adverb o iba pang mga bahagi ng pananalita. Aalamin rin natin kung ano ang basihan ng mga nalilibing sa libingan ng mga bayani. Ang maganda sa social media tulad ng Facebook at YouTube, nilalathala mismo ng mga anti-Marcos ang kanilang kabobohan. Ito yung maganda sa kabobohan. Ipagmamalaki nila na tama sila, ngunit kapag pinag-aralan mo ng masinsinan ang sinasabi ng mga anti-Marcos, lalabas at lalabas ang kabobohan nila. Parang si Severino, Claudio, Lord, Rappler, na puro kabobohan lang sinasabi. Ang Third World Studies Center ng UP ay may sariling YouTube channel. Noong July 4, 2016, naglabas sila ng 5 videos kung bakit hindi dapat ilibing si Marcos sa libingan ng mga bayani. Sa mga video na ito, nagsalita si Ricardo T. Jose, Helen Mendoza, Vergel Santos, Rick Reyes at ang personal favorite ko, si Raisa Robles, na lahat sila magbibigay ng kanya-kanyang natatanging talino kahit wala upang patunayan na hindi dapat ilibing si Marcos sa libingan ng mga bayani. Iisa-isahin natin ang mga taong ito at hihimayin natin sinasabi nila upang ipakita sa inyo at sa lahat ng mga Filipino ang kabobohan na kinakalat nila sa University of the Philippines. Uumpisa natin kay Ricardo T. Jose. Sasabihin ni Jose ang basihan kung sino ang dapat ilibing sa libingan ng mga bayani.
And let's start this by looking into, first, I propose to look at 2 topics this afternoon. One is what the libingan ng mga bayani is all about, what it stands for, and who is supposed to be or can be buried there. And then move into the war record of former President Marcos, both what he and his supporters claim he did and what we are able to find out through more objective sources. Who are eligible? Essentially, those who can be buried would be former or current presidents. We had some presidents, of course, died in the service of the country. Rojas and Magsaysay, not all of them, incidentally, are buried there. But former presidents are eligible to be buried in the libingan ng bayani. Not all of them are buried there again. There are quite a number of exceptions to the rule. There are also former secretaries of national defense, ranking officials in the Philippine government, secretaries of foreign affairs, generally members of the AFP, those who died in active service or veterans of World War II are also eligible to be buried there. And then aside from this, you also have civilians who have distinguished themselves in the service of this country. Among them, national scientists, national artists. There are separate plots for these people there. The presidents, former presidents, there's a section just for former presidents, and again, former dignitaries of the government, there are sections there. So statesmen, former politicians, military personnel, distinguished artists, and so forth. However, there is a clause in the implementing rules that not eligible were those who are dishonorably discharged from the service, those convicted of an offense involving moral turpitude. So if we look at the Marcos case, some people would say that he is qualified because he was a former soldier, therefore he was part of the AFP, he was a former president, and again, technically you would say yes, he can be buried there.
Dalawang basihan lang ang sinabi ni Jose. Number 1, former presidents at veterans, dating presidente si Marcos, at napatunayan rin natin at lieutenant si Marcos noong World War II. Tapos na yung usapan. Ang unang basihan ay mga pamantayan na galing sa Armed Forces of the Philippines. Ang punto natin dyan, former president, at kasama na rin dyan yung sinasabi ng AFP na AFP personnel and veterans. Kaya ang gagawin ni Jose at lahat ng mga nagsasabi na hindi dapat ilibing si Marcos, maghahanap sila ng kahit anong kaik-ikan para lang siraan si Marcos.
But if one looks at the other circumstances, which I will show in a little while, one will see that there are so many questionable things that came up, and do we want somebody like this to be buried there?
Teka, Jose, saan mo nakuha yung quote-unquote other circumstances na kabobohan mo? May other circumstances ba na sinabi or nakasulat sa AFP regulations ng libingan ng mga bayani? Wala. Bakit ka magpapauso kung wala? Sino ka, Jose? Uulitin ko, ha? Sino ka? Na bigla ka nalang huhugot ng kabobohan at pauso mo para lang piliin kung sino ang dapat ilibing sa libingan ng mga bayani. Sino nagbigay sa iyo ng karapatan at kutungkulan na lagyan ng quote-unquote other circumstances ang AFP regulation sa libingan ng mga bayani? Sa tanda mo, Jose, magpapauso ka na wala sa AFP regulations para lang siraan si Marcos. Ano ba tinuturo nyo dyan sa kabataan sa UP? Kabubuhan at pauso? Bobo ba talaga kayo sa UP at hindi nyo alam ang ibig sabihin ng arbitrary? Arbitrary, huhugot ka ng pauso na galing sa ewan para lang magdesisyon ka. Maraming salamat, Jose, at pinatunayan nyo na limitado ang vocabulary at utak ninyo sa UP.